Discussing the Ophelia video, Swift says, "The idea I came up with for this music video was sort of a journey throughout all these different ways in which, over time periods, historically, you could be a showgirl. Like, how you would be in the public eye back during the 1800s when you'd sit for a pre-Raphaelite painting. Or you could be a showgirl by being a cabaret burlesque club performer. You could be a theatrical actor putting on a performance. You could a Vegas showgirl. You could be one of the girls in the Busby Berkeley screen siren era of the 30s and 40s. You could be a pop singer on the Eras tour." Indeed, the time tripping allows the star to take on several different personas, including a classic showgirl with a Marilyn Monroe platinum bob hairdo, a 60s style brunette go-go dancer in a nightclub, an Esther Williams-like bathing beauty on a movie set with a giant staircase and a cast of dozens, and a raven-haired theatrical actress. All of these different looks show up later in the lyric videos, via brief video loops that run behind the giant-sized lyric excerpts. Serious Swifties will enjoy the music video, and especially the copious behind-the-scenes footage, for the many familiar faces that populate these scenes. One of the reasons for her excitement in sharing all this, she says, is that we got everybody back together from the Eras tour. All of the performers that you saw on that stage are back in this music video, as well as so many of the people who worked behind the scenes to create the Eras tour. That includes everyone from the dancers to production designer Ethan Taubman and choreographer Mandy Moore. It's not a big spoiler to say that the music video ends with a recreation of the album cover image of Swift mostly submerged in a tub in full glam attire. What many fans may not know is that this was all borrowed from a classic painting. For the denouement of the Ophelia video, she wanted to match the framing ideally to the album cover and kind of just frame it exactly like that so that people are like, oh, so the cover is a reference to the Ophelia painting and this ending is a reference to the cover. So, art history for pop fans. The painting she's referring to is a circa 1850 painting of the Shakespearean character Ophelia by British artist Sir John Everett Malise, which portrays the doomed woman floating and singing in the water before she drowns herself, as described by Gertrude, but not directly portrayed in Hamlet. Ophelia drowned because Hamlet just messed with her head so much that she went crazy and she couldn't take it anymore, and all these men were just gaslighting her until she drowned, Swift explains. But in her version, what if the hook is that you saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia? Basically, you are the reason why I didn't end up like this tragic, poetic hero girl who passed away in a fictional world. Admitting that it might sound like a stupid thing to say, Swift goes ahead and declares, "I love Shakespeare. It holds up. It's actually not overhyped. And I love those tragedies so much. I fall in love with those characters so much that it hurts me that they die." This is now the second song where I've gone back in and am like, yo, what if they got married instead of they die? The other one she's referring to is, of course, Love Story, which lets Romeo and Juliet off the hook. There's deeper meaning to some of the other imagery in the music video than might first be intuited by viewers. For instance, that classic movie musical scene in which she and all the dancers are wearing bathing caps and carrying life preservers, it celebrates the famously swimming movie star Esther Williams. Cineasts will know, but it's also, yes, an Ophelia reference. Right now we are sitting on the set of what we're kind of calling our Busby Berkeley-inspired MGM, Screen Queen 1930s and 40s motif, she says, and we've got it looking kind of a little bit like a beach/swim/pool thing. And that's a play on Ophelia. The character drowned herself, as previously noted, but in that movie musical homage, we've got these life-saving devices, which could have prevented that from happening, she points out, with tongue firmly in cheek. Taylor Swift, the official release party of A Showgirl, has begun unspooling in cinemas nationwide for its limited 3-day engagement. And the theatrical events, behind-the-scenes footage, and personal commentary from Swift are giving fans more insight into the hit album it's promoting. The hour-and-a-half program, presented in theaters with no trailers or other preliminaries, begins with Swift offering a brief introduction and thanks, then goes straight into the premiere of the elaborate music video for The Life of Ophelia, followed by behind-the-scenes footage of the making of the Swift-directed video. Most of the rest of the 90 minutes consists of semi-static lyric videos for the other 11 tracks from The Life of a Showgirl album, preceded by Swift offering 2 or 3 minutes of commentary about the inspiration for the songwriting in each instance. More BTS footage from the Ophelia shoot is scattered throughout the program, which ends with a reprise of the opening video, with viewers now having more insight into where to look for fun moments that will have gone overlooked on first viewing. The repeat showing of the music video at the close is also handy for any latecomers to the theater who didn't believe the part about there being no trailers.